Auto may start recording.
Motorsport Bay of Plenty's motor counters and autocrosses at TECT All-Terrain Park are always a good time, and having done pretty well there in the March last time, I took the much more powerful fielder out to contest the autocross. Cal Flynn also took his BMW E36, Todd Brentzel came along with a KP Starlet rally car, and Adam Ostermeyer brought his Echo. There was the usual variety of cars competing, but nothing quite as terrible as my auto-tragic wagon. Sitting here with the aircon cranking, waiting for the first stint. Feels hotter. Oh well. Alrighty. First stint, here we go. Oh, that camera. This was Cal's first time at TECT Park, and he wasted no time getting to know the course. He also stole my slick second to fifth move from Superlap Talbot. As I'd found at Bayer's Farm, the fielder struggles to put any power down on unsealed surfaces, axle bouncing madly in first gear and bogging badly in second. It didn't turn in well on the silt loam surface, but once I got it turned in, it pivoted quite neatly, with enough of a pendulum effect to thread it through these S-bend sections if I was careful and or lucky. Just like Bayer's Farm, I put a pair of the original Steelies on the front, reasoning that the slightly chunkier tread pattern and taller sidewall would be better on this surface than the Director Z2s, which I left on the rear since one of the Steelies had a flat tyre.
I beat both you and Kelly.
Really? Did I beat him?
No.
Didn't think so. Adam had run 3 minutes flat, pipping Cal's 301 and destroying my 306.
Hello.
Hi.
Linda was meant to get you.
Oh.
You have to sign the indemnity.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice in there.
Yeah.
Hey? If you turn it off when you start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I haven't decided if I'm going to keep doing that. It does
This car's not fast, it's fine.
Must just have
But
a
it is
luxury
comfortable.
one. Oh, it's an Evo, it's lovely.
There's Eddie behind me in the other black E36. Old school GP track day crew. Guy can drive. Well, that has been this winter. Must be nice. Oh, he's lost a wheel. You just drove that CRX Del Sol and no left-hand rear wheel on the bumper hanging off.
Yeah, that's fun, eh? Fucking sending it over there. Oh yeah. I don't think Gar and Adam will have their grip like that. No. But they don't have well with this.
Yeah, the guy lost the wheel, they're just going to get and see if they can find it.
For my second run, I concentrated on maintaining momentum and not getting bogged down in the soft stuff. The approach to this left-hander was tricky. The wagon wasn't very keen on turning in at this speed, and being too aggressive with the wheel caused it to dig in and wash away all my speed, which I then had to claw back with the open diff, effectively rendering it one-wheel drive. Again, it fails to turn in and I nearly skate straight off into the scenery. There didn't seem to be any quick way through this tight left-hander. Every lap I'd either bog it down or run very wide, either way taking a long time to climb the hill on the way out. This fast section towards the finish was enormous fun though. The Corolla was much more responsive than on the back part of the track, and the main challenge was keeping out of the thick drifts of loam dust at the final turn. The climb up to the start-finish relies on a fast exit to that corner, something I achieved only inconsistently.
Oh, I've got to check engine light.
Yeah. So I've got to check engine light. Oh, well, still there. Can't be that bad. Keen to maintain his 1 second lead over Cal, Adam unleashed the fury of the Echo. I believe that beastly sounding thing exiting the track is Damon Pinkham's V8 BMW E30, retiring with some kind of issue as Todd Brensel threads the rally Starlet through the initial complex. Adam knocked nearly 7 seconds off his first run time, but Cal did likewise, maintaining the 1 second margin between them. Meanwhile, I dropped just 2 seconds for a 3:04, now nearly 10 seconds adrift of Cal. Obviously completely unwilling to concede defeat to Adam's nanohatch, Cal pulled out the stops, put the pedal to the metal, and deployed all manner of other cliches in a bid to better further his time. For my third and final run, I threw caution to the wind, grabbing the fielder by the scruff of its neck and chucking it hard at everything. That resulted in my getting a little too sideways on the way into the final turn, failing to haul it back and stuffing it into the soft berm, costing me a lot of speed and a little bit of bodywork. I wasn't about to give up just because I could hear pieces of car dragging in the dirt though. When you get off the line and into the soft stuff, it really ruins the flow. Here I'm having to handbrake just to keep it on the track. Up over the hill to the hairpin is a surprisingly tricky section, a fine line between washing wide and getting out of shape on the way into the track's slowest corner. Having gotten the approach more or less right, I went for the aggressive entry. That still cost me a lot of speed, and it was a long ride up the hill, feathering the throttle in first to keep the wheels from bouncing around, then short shifting to second and letting it labour under uncomfortably low RPMs. Threading it through the S's where I could afford to slide it without bogging, a little handbrake to keep it tight into the final corner, regret that when I have to climb the hill to the start finish. then having learned nothing, handbrake turn 1 as well. This initial section is not the most fun in a car like this. It's all about trying not to understeer too much while also trying to actually put some power down. This was my last lap, so I went for my most daring entry yet into the back S's, turned in a bit too early, had to correct, got it well out of shape, and then bogged it in the soft stuff.
Broken something, just cosmetic by the sounds of it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it yet. Oh no! But my body kit was so awesome.
Eh?
But it was such an awesome body kit. Oh man.
Look at the, yeah, you can see you've had a little bit of a, you did a bit of digging there.
A little bit, eh? There, I fixed it.
I actually carry white tape for exactly this kind of eventuality. Adam likewise woke up for stint 3 and chose violence, doing frankly unethical things to the little Echo in a bid to maintain a narrow margin over Cal. Running wide through the back S's is a sure way to slow a front wheel drive down and wreck your time. He ended up with a 252, a 3-second improvement on his second stint, but not enough to best Cal's blistering 245. I finished the day with a disappointing 304, bottom of class and near the bottom of the pack overall. Adam managed a creditable 8th, just edging out Eddie Pinkham's BMW, while Todd finished 6th in the Starlet, 2 seconds up the road from the Corolla of Dave West. Cal stormed to the top of Class C for 3rd overall, missing out on the bragging rights of fastest rear-wheel drive by just 12/100ths of a second to James West. So I had an awesome day, even if I only beat novice drivers and broken cars, and we all agreed we'd return to TECT Park for the next event a few weeks later. Thanks for watching.